Greetings to all the comrades of the APC. This is the APC online TV platform, and with me, comrade OrWanKaSu. This program, like program where na the upfront one-to-one interview with comrade OrWanKaSu to all the APC comrades them where they aspire for positions within the APC. For give them the opportunity for make them talk to we and make them talk to them potential voters them for vote for them when the elections they come very soon. So now all know say we don't interview quite a lot of people them already, and we dey get a daily release of the interviews them as we dey go from 7 o'clock p.m. UK time. Today we get another aspirant who dey aspire within the APC UK and Ireland London chapter. This aspirant is a well-known person, a household name, somebody we everybody know, and we don't work for this APC party. And without further ado, comrades of the APC globally, I want to bring me comrade in, make he can say hi to the fellow comrades then. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Comrade OrWanKaSu. I must first and foremost applaud you for the brief intro. Comrades all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, in the respective part of the world where you find yourself in. Me, na Comrade Arun Papay Jalloh, for short, Arun Papay. We aspire for the APC, UK and Ireland London chapter Secretary General position.
Thank you very much, Arun Papay. Nobody no go doubt you, bruh. Nobody no go doubt you, Arun Papay. Everybody know who that's not Arun Papay. And Arun Papay they aspire for the secretary position at the London chapter. Well, this is now a very, very big position, to be honest, the secretary position. But we go candy. First of all, people that know you as Arun Papay. Some people don't even know for Sisevina Fulama, where is the Arun Papay Jalloh. Some people might go begin down. This man is Jalloh. Well, can't tell me who that's not Arun Papay. Who's Arun Papay come out and a little bit.
Thank you very much, Comrade OrWanKaSu. I'm glad he came up with that point today. A lot of people they don't know me family name. Sometimes when I call me family name, then they surprised. Say, wow, Jalloh. Me na Arun Papay Jalloh. I derived the name Papay during my school days, right? Where popular know we get one iconic guy na Makeni, we na Arun Papay. So when anybody will then call Arun and first, then they end up with Arun Papay. So in other words, I can't suit inside in your shoe. Now, you make few members them until you interact with me or if you don't have class with me, you will easily know say me na Arun Papay. Arun Papay na a Fuller Timni by tribe, right? My papa a Fuller na Jalloh from Sanda Chindaran Chiefdom, from a small village na called Matiti, right? My mama na from Royanka Sanda Chindaran Chiefdom. Then they all migrate go Kono for go like develop themselves. So I'm fortunate for born na Kono. We're in a small town inside Kono, we then called Sedu. It's literally 18 miles from Koidu town, we're at the city, and 1 mile to Yamandu, than the Nimikoro chiefdom. After I born na Kono, during the late 70s to early 80s, right? I'm fortunate for attend the UMC primary school Nakono, Sedu to be precise. After me primary school education, I attended me secondary school na Makeni. My primary school education was from class 1 to class 5. I've been fortunate. Now class 5 I come out to I go sit NPSC. At some point, and come meet me that he say, Pajalo, we want make you picking go sit selective with this squad where they go. And he say, hey, it's too small for so. And then me class teacher at the time, late Mr. Kama Alagan Gianjana. I said that guy there, he go able to do him. Fortunately for me, I go sit NPSC. I come third at the class. So my daddy na a strong supporter of APC, the Lekki party, so much so that when time in the come when they say APC business in the Jokutam. So I see him, I meet him and that say elect the party. I meet out a membership card all. So because he be engaged on diamond mining in Kono, so when we come the secondary school education, they move we from Kono come Makeni. So in the early 90s, I migrate from the secondary school education at Makeni, where at the time the school of choice was St. Francis Secondary School. But it was rather unfortunate. I come, I meet entries almost the close. So I seek alternative. The alternative by then, I say Lago Benevolent. I attended Benevolent for quite a while, from 1, from 2, from 3, to from 4. I say, no, me dreams now for go St. Francis. So I then switch over to St. Francis, which I sit me GCSE O level. I manage and try at that time for come up with a Division 2. And then I further na St. Francis, me sixth form, I just did lower 6 there. And the rebel war can displace Swina McKinney. So we moved from the rebel inside Namakeni, I can't forget on. Life wasn't easy at the time because I lost my dad. He was at a young man at the age of 50. Grew up in a single mom home where my mama, we plenty for look after, and a more say we all for be educated. So he tried in level best. I can't forget on. Life wasn't easy, very difficult for settling at the city for the first time. I tried my life to the help of a cousin, a brother of mine. He said, come on, Saudi. He said, what do you do? I get for explain to us, say, now this, when I go visit him. He said, oh no, it's not like a person, but it's Alaji Cherron Jalloh for name, because he did Toronto. He said, no. He said, don't waste your time. He said, go try your time for let you go college. I put in applications for go college at the time. But Frabe College, that ended almost don't close full capacity. So at the time, I applied for Frabe College at Jala University College. I've been in at the science stream. So fortunately for me, I not be able to succeed for get a space at Frabe College. I end up finding myself in Jala University College, at Freetown, at the time we then migrate to New England. So I did it in the late 90s, where I pursued a degree in environmental sciences, environmental chemistry. So I left Jala, I migrate to the UK. Right. Immediately after that period, I came to the UK. I came to the UK, forget settled, life wasn't easy at the time. It was really challenging. The man behind the screen today, winner, comrade OrWanKaSu Super, I think I'm pretty remember at the time, I come across him at my early stage in the UK when I arrived here in the early 2000s. So I come struggle. It wasn't easy, as anybody may know. This country is very difficult. I fight me way, till I end up for enroll for do an ABA, Business Information System for short, with an executive body called Association for Business Executives. So I did it for a while, right, till for buy time in order for get settled up. Cut story short, I've got a predicament along the line. I happen to go back to my country, right? I'll go back to the salon. I spend a short period of time, like 7 to 8 months, where I call a bounce back. When I come, the dreams were still alive. But all along while they come up, my main dreams was to become a medical practitioner. Right. I was so interested to become a medical doctor. But things were not easy at the time. So I came back for the second setting at the UK. Right. Therein, I met with families and friends, and so I begin settle up back school-wise. I end up for enroll at the London Metropolitan University, where I attained a bachelor's of health and social care management there as well. So I did there for a while. I train up myself. I do some professional courses, right? Till when I qualified as a mental health practitioner at the time to date. So having said that, I don't work in a different capacity in this country. I feel say that don't give me a vast knowledge for able to execute the task to the best of my ability. Right. I don't work with the community mental health team na Haringey. I don't work with the home treatment team na Haringey. I don't work with Rethink Mental Illness in the UK. I don't work with SPEAR, where an organization at the UK where they deal with mental crisis team, where I be attached at the London Borough of Kingston. From there, I dey work presently with the City and Tower Hamlet Navigator team. So I feel say with that diverse knowledge where I dey manage people I feel say my job entail a lot of write-up. So I feel say this position for me. So super OrWanKaSu, if you dey ask, like give you a little bit of time so you self go pop inside.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Mr. Arun Papay. We do really appreciate the brief, bio of yourself. In a nutshell, you born Nakono, Yamandu,
No,
chiefdom
Sedu,
of
Sedu,
area.
Sedu, Sedu.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, see you, yeah.
1 mile to Yamandu, where we
Yamandu.
former president came from. Now bridge the Baffin River, na save, na divide us.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah,
All right. And then your parents then come on at the north, Royanka, and of course, and Matiti.
yeah.
Na mi hometown then the one in the my grandpa embody Ledona Royanka.
Wow.
And then yes. And of course you come McKinney, you start with Benevolent, come St. Francis, and then come na Freetown and all of that. Yes, you don't give me all I'm briefing, and they thank you very much for that, Arun Papi. Now the position of this secretary position na the chapter. Why you choose the secretary position? Which make you think say you fit for this secretary position? Which are you experience them within politics for get for come for this secretary position? Why not other one?
Yeah, thank you very much, Comrade OrWanKaSu. That was a very good question and a succinct one. I decide for come for this position based on my experience and my interaction and the knowledge what I get for this position. When I've been there in a university in Ajala, I serve as SRU, SRC, which is Student Representation Union for my department in Ajala, right? We, I mean, it involved a lot of write-up and a lot of things managing the team. So from then, while I can at the UK, I can be actively in the politics here. I find myself now the academy of the party, which is the youth wing. And then we're picking the try for what they crawl. So me begin from the root, wherein again mentors them, we mentor me, we shape me up for Uda BT, they give me a platform for make I get this ambition for aspire for this position. If I don't name them mentor, then they are sound unjust to them. Like former youth leader, winner comrade Malcolm Conte, we did tremendous job for shape me up to the USAB. Because when I joined the youth wing, he was the then a youth leader. Another person at the limelight was Comrade Adams Bangura. Himself, at it is at the moment, the outgoing youth leader. So those two leaders are very, very good leaders where they don't do tremendous job. In other words, for shape up the youth wing, for build we up. And then looking into my colleagues them, when we colleagues within the youth wing, where they give me a constructive criticism that don't help for shape me up. And by virtue of my position, we involve a lot of write-up, interaction with different people. I feel say I don't gain that knowledge from the youth wing settings where will elevate me to another level of my political career. And I get a little bit of background of my political party. Right. So I feel say there's no other position where I will aspire other than that this one where I want to win at the London chapter secretary general because I already don't nurture myself and through the support of my previous leaders them now the youth wing where I don't serve as a secretary at the moment I'm the outgoing I feel say those transferable skill will help shape me up into the higher level of the chapter of London. So that's that it motivates me for make I feel say it necessary for make I go for this position.
Okay, thank you very much, Arun Papi, for that submission day. I just wonder with you profession where you practice right now in the health sector, you work for Tower Hamlets, a very big borough within the London area, and the position where you get so the job where they do so, I don't know how it will be a conflicting factor for the position where they aspire for, because
Um,
the secretary position, uh, position where you know the custodian of the chapter. You understand, and it require sometimes for do a quick write up very quickly and get things done straight away, and the profession where you dey, I'm not sure how that could be a conflicting factor to you position where they aspire for. If you wanna allay our fears on that, please.
well, thank you very much, Comrade and Kasu. And I feel say more or less a similar role at the do, right? And my current role, okay, just to let you know, I'm a trainee social worker as well. Very soon I'll be a qualified social worker. That involves a lot of time. I quite understand who say you come out, but that's what we call professionalism in terms of our domains and our profession. We're at the first PCF. When I dey do time management in that very well, right? I dey do Monday to Friday, we go be my job role. And then I feel say weekends is quite very easy and straightforward for me for do whatever I called upon to do my job as a secretary, multitasking, right? That will make me, I'm so conversant with my role that they make me deliver a good service for my party. It's all about something you're interested in. If you are interested in a job role, trust me, you will create time for yourself to give the utmost best to deliver the service and a quality one. So being in this current role, that they able help me because my current role entails a lot of write-up. I get what they do assessment, I get to do a lot of things. So along the line, I did multitask with my role. That's what I've been doing for the past years when I did serve as a youth secretary in the youth wing. So I
Okay,
don't will say that will be a problem for this position, Comrade and Kasu. So if you ask me for make a alley you fears, I can able tell you say that all is about time management and being a
so
professional.
how you go assess your role as a secretary in the youth wing? I think you tell me say you know have been secretary at the youth wing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm the outgoing secretary, right, for the youth wing.
Okay, how you go assess your role as a secretary in the youth wing?
Well, to be quite honest with you, the role wasn't not that easy at the time. It was really tremendous. What I mean here is a bit difficult, a uphill task for me. Reason being, now my department, I've been the work all by myself on my own. I don't get a deputy. So normally what I've been they do, I they try my best for give them the services. Wherein to some extent I they call meetings to order while they execute my role. I they update them like gain them minutes, although not on time at certain point, but that was a strength we had developed like as time goes on, right? They develop, they submit me minutes sometimes with an audio message with them just for allay them fear. Sometimes I give them bullet points to tell them that this is what was discussed, this is what is the blueprint, this is the way forward. So I feel say my role as a youth set outgoing youth secretary, I deliver to the best of my knowledge and my ability. I can
Fantastic.
I can rank myself as a A plus or a star.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that. We want to go in terms of your support. You're not person we very popular within the APC. We see you they share quite a lot of you know things then for the APC, particularly for we within the media team. We flyers then we they go out on a weekly basis. We are one of the people that would don't get our task day for share them around for we and stuff like that. Um, in terms of support for you for this position, how confident, what's your confidence level in terms of your support for this position yeah, so around the UKM, the London chapter?
Thank you very much, Juan Kasu. That was very good. I want allay you fears by this for tell you say my support for the London chapter Secretary General is 10 out of 10 based on the
Yeah.
track record and my CV.
Okay, well, that's fantastic. So the elections are going to be held in London, and are the London voters, registered members, and no more will vote for you for that position day. How far in terms of the registration? How you think say the thing they go from the secretary in your own report we don't get?
It's rather unfortunate the secretary not they disclose that sort information to me. But however, are challenging times. Looking at the time where the court order we get for execute within this short period of time, they are challenging times. It's not just for me to be quite honest and be pragmatic here. Um, the court order give me a short time where we tax people then for do their registration, and this is a difficult and trying times for everybody. So I'm not in this position for can't tell you say, well, me and the secretary don't talk, the registration they go on well. Apparently, in my own point of view, they are trying times due to financial constraints. But however, I feel say we get there because of the love of the party. You can think, say, for pull £120 as an ordinary member, £220 as an executive member, or in council, it's not an easy tax. You get
Mm,
for encourage the person, right?
yeah.
Especially or in the fact that the current situation and the predicament where we party they face is very, very difficult. So in terms of registration, we they push, we they encourage members them. It's just about reassuring them. This is part of our tax now as members, not just Arun Papay. Anybody where they aspire for a position or you believe in the APC ideals, ideology, continue for the reassure and the encourage members of the party for let them go out for register. The more they register and pay the registration, then turn out the better and easy we go able to execute to tax if and when we want to come to governance come 2023, which we are in already. We've got literally 4 or 5 months.
Okay. Right. In terms of this position, you don't actually assess yourself as against the other people that really aspire for this position. Anybody else they come as a contender for this very position with they aspire for so?
There's another one. OrWanKaSu, I'm not aware of anyone. I might run unopposed, but yeah, I don't have to be complacent in me way or my aspiration. But as it is at the moment, I'm not aware of anyone. But Lord and behold, it's good. These days we go to the ballot box. Right. When we go to the ballot box, we prove ourselves. If I'm the fittest candidate, please comrades, vote for me. Vote me in. If I'm not fit, I don't get no heel out feeling for nobody. Whosoever attain the position, he can me 100% support. Or it's all about the APC. The problem with me, now the party now I love. Even a typical reference in sharing vital information. It's not about me. It's about some information that why they deem fit. Say this, then good for the public consumption, public domain, where they make people then they look at your party a very good within a good standing. So they share the information, then they not to all man able lay hands or get hands on that. So in terms of that question we ask, as it is now, I'm unopposed. No one can contest. Anyone believe like I'm.
Okay, fantastic. Next thing I want to ask, I did see camps them did they come up in the UK and I. You see a lot of camps, people in they form themselves in groups. They try for lobby for make them able for win over certain people and over to the young groups. Now who's camp where you dey?
To be quite honest with you, I want to let you fears that this platform say, and at the moment, I'm not in any camp, right?
Okay.
I'm not in any camp. I didn't at the winning camp. With time, you go know. But as it is at the moment, I'm not in any camp. And then I do work for the interest of the branch and the party as a whole.
Okay, well, not a problem. With the elections we they come, you think say the timing wouldn't give I know say the time is short. You think say we're going for put all modalities in place for make we get free, fair, and credible elections?
Comrade and Kasu, there is, how would I say this? There's nothing impossible in life, right? It's just about commitment. If we all commit to the right cause, I mean, I know the time is so eminent, it's very short, but if there is that commitment and we work in cohesion, right, for the interest of the party, we surely execute the tax. It wasn't an easy tax, but we'll surely execute the tax. Now we'll look at the bigger picture in a broader perspective. The bigger picture here is APC to be in governance come 2023. So whatever effort will detain or people in detain for derail the effort of the party, that will not help us. But in terms of the time frame, I will assure you it's short, but with commitment, we'll surely steer the boat in the right direction.
Who that's not the sorry, who that not the people then within the APC where they admire, within the APC, like the Salona or UK, who that are the people then within the APC where they admire?
Wow, that's a very, very good question. If you say make I tell you that they admire, you go anyway. First and foremost, apologies if I don't mention the name. You, however, you said don't create impact for develop me, and besides, I admire at you for your political transparency and ambition. The first person I can admire, because I come under the rank and files of the youth wing, I can easily tell you, see, I admire Honorable, the former minister, Honorable Bai Mahmood. Reason being, now the first people way and Eskuruma give the platform, right? We encourage youth them for develop in politics. We open doors for youth them for make we able get a say in the party. After Bai Mahmood, I can easily come down here for give another applaud for say I admire the honorable member of parliament, we na honorable Cherry Coco. Why? Honorable Cherry Coco na a man where I feel say a day that the grassroots. Me most administration is admiration to anybody na but the person the way they empower youth them. Honorable Bai Mahmood, Cherry Coco, and then come to London. First, I must say thank you to Comrade Ahmed Mustafa Koroma, right? And then go down to the man, if I able to sit down today, they talk to and I am now, without no fears, without no nervous in me, I can give that applaud to Comrade Malcolm Conte, when I've been a former youth leader. Now, a man we believe in youth empowerment, he give the platform. He say, go. I know you can do it. Go, you can do it. And then the next person there is my outgoing leader, winner comrade, leader Adams Bangura. Leader Adams Bangura get a similar trait for youth empowerment. He can easily tell you, say, my man, Lord give chance to we. Now the time this way youth man them for take the lead. Overall, I can, in a nutshell, I can give the hierarchy kudos the former president of the country, Anes Bai Kuruma, and current flag bearer aspirant Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara. Because from Anes Kuruma, now he able look, is a lot of figure out the youth them. For Kauda innovation, that settings they say we fit get them people there, that makes a lot of sense. So whosoever not mention that these names say what just do, please pardon me. But those are the people I admire so much in my political journey.
Well, fantastic, Arun Papay. At least you mentioned me inside it. If you not call on the boy again now, not a problem. You don't complete the task. You answered the question correctly. Anyway, thank you so much for that submission. You have been listening to Arun Papay. Now the common name that one day with this gentleman gets. Now the entire APC family, both na Sierra Leone and the diaspora. This na the APC online TV platform, and this program na the Upfront one-to-one program with Comrade OrWanKaSu. To all comrades them we aspire for positions, them various positions within the APC, will make them come forward and talk to we about themselves. Now we don't know say Arun Papay, na a graduate. We don't know say Arun Papay they can train for be a social worker. Very soon, in few months' time, he graduate from that. And a responsible family person. And of course, Arun Papay, a community champion. A person we don't work within the APC, well trusted within the APC, well known, and they do quite a lot. They aspire for this position, for the secretary position, na the London chapter. Of course, Arun Papay is well confident he will win this chapter position hands down because he gets the requisite skills. People that know him for that, he get the experience, and then of course he get the support from within the London chapter. And of course, he gets people that we admire, mentors them within the APC, including myself, who are proud of myself for that, Comrade OrWanKaSu. But coming up over again to you, Arun Papay. We see London and the UK and Ireland elections as if na an election we be say na do or die kind of thing. The kind we I don't begin to see things in the happen now. You know, we are all comrades in the APC, and to be honest, now positions them we want within the APC. But the way I see the London and UK and Ireland politics they go, leading to these elections where they come, it seemed for me like for saying do or die. What's your assessment of them?
Yes, Comrade OrWanKaSu, that I can say you look at yes, it just feel like we individual and get a different opinion. You are absolutely, if not 100% to some extent, you're absolutely right. But to be honest with you, in my own school of thought, right, this now the most easiest election we as a chapter or as a district for idea to reason being, we work in accordance with a court order, right? We're not like what we've been to do before wherein we dey just come and do election. This we get a court order where they guide we for execute we task. These are the first thing we want let each and every comrade aware of. Say whatever we do when we breach that court order, as we may aware, the sitting government no wants local kind of governance, and then they use the legislative system for make the harm we. So if any comrade get that broader thought, he go really know say power na God the key. It's not a do or die thing. We don't believe we come out. What I mean here is in terms of religious. I don't want to be religious. What's in call here? But when then creates you, God already don't assign to you waiting you to go through. If God ordained you to become a leader, nothing will change it. So I the urge and I the plea to all comrades them. This election is not a do or die. Lord, do we campaign in a more civilized Western system of governance, wherein we learn, Lord will take a defeat, and Lord we able to look at, say we all now one. Now it ends me slogan and me flyer way after this interview at the release shortly, say we all na fumble. So that a big slogan, we all na fumble. Think say, you hit me, I hit you. At the end of the day, if I lost this position, whosoever emerge as a winner, we all work in the interest of the mighty APC. So I see no need why comrades and they say this politics for be a witch hunt or a politics of trying to derail someone, defame someone's character. We don't need it. Let's run our campaign in a more civilized and Western way, wherein you come, sell your message. Like for me, vote Arun Papay, accountability, I'm accessible, my loyalty is unquestionable, right? My integrity is beyond reach. So those are the things you look, you assess. Not vote for person, say because not a friend, because I'm into the common, because I'm into the same camp. Put the man at the right place. Don't put a square peg in a round hole. At the end of the day, the party not going to deliver. Let's say if you put somebody in a position, say because you're friend, and then he come in able executing task to the best of his ability. Trust me, Comrade OrWanKaSu. And when you look at a broader perspective, now the party now in there at stake, because that man is there, is not functioning, right? You go there, learn, and take constructive criticism, which now it make me a confident enough for vie for this position. When I started now the youth wing, I get constructive criticism. No, not to so you they do, not to so I take them as a learning curve. This is why sometimes whatever somebody throw at you, not get upset. Take them as a learning curve. Go in your quiet time, reflect on it. When you reflect on them, do a proper critical analysis, and then you present them, that will build you up and make you a better person. So
Okay,
if yeah, so if you ask me, this election will be one of the most easiest election if comrades them look at the bigger picture.
fantastic. I'm glad you for you the optimism where you don't show on this interview so far about these elections, because some of you already go through the forums them within the media team we follow within they happen, capture a lot of information them Brian Kana, we own media team for make we able for analyze them and see the positives from the negatives. So we dey get a bit of imbalance now. So now that make I dey ask you this question. But with you confidence we don't demonstrate. I hope say the election will be easy, it will be conducted without too much problems, and then after the elections, everybody will be able to move on and help for support the party for them get the victory in June. Um,
Definitely.
yeah, coming to you, Arun Pape, a lot of people then they admire you, the energy where you get at the community within the APC and at the forums, them, your activities, them, everybody appreciates what you they do. But waiting are you areas of weaknesses then? Waiting are the things that we think say, oh, Arun Pape, I get this kind lapses in this area, so make a try for improve on this area of lapse.
Yeah, thank you very much, Comrade OrWanKaSu. Any individual can get what we call it gets in strength and in weakness, right? For me, I will tell you now quite rightly say are capable for execute me tasks. Before they come to me weakness, I highlight that. Are capable for execute me tasks. How? When I can see with all my busy schedule, right? Working, studying, doing all these things, at the end of the day, I will propagate the party ideology and the party ideals. I can say me now one of the most vibrant person we can promote the party. It's not easy. It's not an easy task though. It's not an easy task. It takes you time, energy, commitment, and all those things for you to be able to execute those tasks. One of my weakness is me a person where in most cases I can like last minute stuff that I have to be sincere here. If I not be sincere, prosperity could judge me. And when you dey go for a position, you not find let you get people then just sugar coated what. I dey crave the endurance of anybody we get for emerge as a deputy for me, right? Let it get for the tap me because me and somebody I can execute me tax, but normally in most cases I can like a last minute person. Right. So time factor is somebody, if me and you two get a meeting, make sure say like an hour, you come, Arun Pape, remind me for that meeting. Why is that? Because of I get so much commitment, right? I dey try for balance me workload and family life as well. So in that note, I can easily I can follow a psychologist who I can follow we Bruce Togman we get a theory we put across 1965 about teamwork, right? It's not easy way they start up a team. You get to go the forming stage, the norming stage, the storming stage, and the adjoining stage. So it takes you time, right? At the end of the day, after all those stages, it able come up for get a good team in cohesion. So if you can ask me my weaknesses, it can be I need for the tap at the back. I can like for left things in the last minute. But not that I'm not executing them, but I'll definitely do that. So that I can, if I become a successful, not if, la pula if the when I be secretary, now the branch now, right? Now the chapter, the deputy, that's not the way for work on. Way if work on with me. So we go get a good service delivery.
Okay. Teamwork is very, very important, and I'm glad the way you mentioned Norman in theory, and of course you know that teamwork it do it make workload very, very less. You know, you get a secretary and you get a deputy secretary for the position. So inside the secretary available, then of course the deputy will step in and do the job. And
Sure.
this now a voluntary thing we all do for the APC because of the love we get for the APC. It is not just about somebody holding a position, and that position they is a dump on because in the previous um administrations them some people then just hold title within the APC, and they see them they do much with the title. They don't ever execute a single thing from that title they with a all. But then they go around, then they knock their chest for say, na me na the so na the APC. So then time then they for them pass by now. Now we forget this time now, or make sure say people are actually, you know, they get the requisite skills for the position when they aspire for, and they get the willingness for work and for sacrifice. And they have to be also be people that we now trustworthy people then, that the community where everybody knows it and get integrity. And then, you know, then loyalty also to the party. People that can get all the skills there, if they're not loyal to the party, they're not loyal to the party. Then go do what they call, undermine the party or do some kind of a subordination to the party. We go be a detriment to the entire party. We see that thing that they happen currently. So we regards to the Sierra Leone, the diaspora, you know, um, comrade. And we diaspora convention for happen maybe very soon inside Sierra Leone. Waiting at the expectations of these diaspora elections, we get a lot of branches them around the world. Would that and would that you think say before we bring for be a delegate, because everybody aspire for positions for make them be a delegate for go vote for the aspirants that we aspire for the national level and the flag bearership. We get 50, we quota what we get now 50 members from the entire diaspora. According to what we don't understand now, 54 branches them that then they don't accredited. 54 branches. So how we able for pull 50 out of that? And how much UK go get? How you go advocate? How you go want for them do this formula for make UK go able forget the Arun Papays, the coming chairman, the secretaries, the PROs, the organizing, the women's leaders, for let them get chance for go be delegate for votes inside 50 out of 54 for the whole diaspora.
Comrade OrWanKaSu, that's now the thing this way I talk earlier on in my submission. You see, politics is not just a do or die game, right? This time around, APC, we party, we therefore think without they put in the right place. Reason being, I can cannot aspire, say I want this, I want that. Arun Papi can get the position, right? When it comes time for go vote for delegates convention or whatsoever, then I not do the right thing. Along the line, I drag the party to court. With the key word there, we need loyalty and people then. But we're not able to measure loyalty to an individual. But however, to some extent, you can look at in track record. Politics not a hide and seek game. When I say I deal for OrWanKaSu, it should be for OrWanKaSu, and I follow OrWanKaSu ideals and the party ideals. So now going to the diaspora delegates, we get 50 to my own understanding, and we get more than 54 whatsoever, if I can reiterate your message. Right. Waiting are meant for understand, not to we all get for go for that delegate vote day. In my own little bit of research and knowledge we I get, probably the diaspora gets 32. The branches then get for get 16. Right? Mainly then get for look at there is be a possibility say now the chairmans then for all branches then that then get for go as delegate. And however, it's not just about securing the delegate vote now in paramount here. That delegate vote day, who that you feel say now you they go even for? Who that you feel say now you able to change the dynamics of the party? Mind you, for the 4 years we are in opposition, the party has went through a lot of trying times. Whatever we they do now, we got to be careful. If we chair comrades say we been the Allah Uzana, now they need to crucify the party. So whatever we they do now, we get for no the right thing. So in terms of those delegate vote, it's not everyone. Thank God, I not get nobody in the diaspora. It's why don't high on say go for this, go for that. I not get that person it as it is at the moment. But my advice for the general public and the comradeship of the APC is make we take with time. Who that they go vote, who that then they vote for, put the right man in the right place for the betterment of the party and the country as a whole by extension. So if you ask me that I will try for give a submission on this issue of diaspora delegates.
Okay. You notice, say, right now, the the big six we who get in a salon don't graduate or don't upgrade to the Big Ten. We dey see the group they swell up with more members. They don't become now the Big Ten, and we dey hear about another group of politicians. Them we dey call themselves the A team. Recently we hear Comrade by Mahmood and others talking about the A team, and we hear about different factions, the some Sumana factions, and also actually fully become a member it. But these are the dynamics, the Peter Conte or whatever it is you want to put it, the 25-man committee, 21-man committee. You just look at the APC right now, the dynamics of the APC. You become a delegate tomorrow. Then people have to go for contest. The Big Ten then go for contest, the Big Six or whatever you want to call them. Then go for contests. Analyze for me. Talk to me about this dynamics now the APC with regards to the factions they also get now the party, and eventually, who do you think say you go want to go cast your vote for in all of these things?
Thank you very much. That's an open-ended question, OrWanKaSu. That's an
Indeed.
open-ended question. But that's not a broad, open-ended question in politics. Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much, OrWanKaSu. First and foremost, I can want to tell you clearly, and at the state and clearly in this interview today, that there are senior comrades where in my own individual view or opinion, they don't like the party. Then get their own selfish interest. Then they fight for themselves. Then they look at the party. Then they look at the bigger picture. If anybody where don't survive inside this party for the past 11, 10 years we've been in a governance, and then people then they sit down, then see what we go through as a political party, and we people in the country come up for set up a team for derail the effort of who win in 2023 because that's why they put them, right? They want derail we effort for law or no win. I don't see them say that it makes sense. Them in their big six. I don't want name names here, but the big six stay now they don't swell up to Big Ten, right? Me they look at and say the ambition we me get within the diaspora here, which then we don't benefit directly from the party, a different. Then for don't they now then for the push for Mark we able to stabilize this party. But this route where then they go so a very, very wrong route, my brother. A very, very wrong route. Right? Me vote casting if they appoint me as a delegate, trust me, it didn't have me heart. But everybody where they follow me now on social media know likelihood that they cast me vote for with no iota of doubt. You can tell if you follow Arun Papay, you didn't know that they vote for. That's no doubt about it. But when you look at them, waiting then this guy for the do for the party, form a big six. Okay, a couple of days ago, we don't get lower levels. Lower levels done. We don't come, petition don't go on. Now, literally, we get less than 5 months for go to general elections. We not get we mandate where they represent we. People of trust where they did at the position. We for say, yes, these are the able to steer this organization, this political party at the right boat, at the right direction. Still, we dip on this back and forth, this fight. It doesn't make any sense. I they look at and say they are not red and ready, as some of us do. We are red and ready. If we speak in one voice, we did in one lane. 2023 is just no runoff. Would they win hands down? Because you can see it. The people are fed up. The nation is stressed. Inflation is rocketing, galloping. In fact, it's even hyperinflation. The economics they help me on that, right? Everything skyrocketing. You need to see nothing, no development. I've been in a forum the other day when a toxic forum where I get some SLPP man the way overcome with it. I ask them, I tell them simple question. I say in 5 years, if any one of you tell me waiting this current regime don't do, I dey get £100. I don't post that question there from last week. Nobody know the way will answer me. From last week, nobody will come back to me on OrWanKaSu.
Hmm.
Yes.
Wow.
So for say if these people them be ready, this Big Ten, it's very, very easy and straightforward, my brother. Very easy. So this all way then they do, I mean, then they just try for damage the legacy of His Excellency former president, which he don't do. If not that him in follow up, now one side, APC na a likable party. I tell you fact. And this election where they go win 2023 is not just about APC. Now the people them, now they not fed up, now they don't tire. They not get alternative. They not get option. The only option we then get is APC. So now these comrades and senior comrades and for look into and say, wait a minute, waiting will be the aftermath of this if we lost 2023. I bet you some of them they go on exile. That take it. These are facts that they tell you, and which is not possible. We're not going to lose 2023. Yes.
Okay.
Very at that time, your opinion in terms of that.
Okay. You know, say politics being what it is, elections being elections, people within the Big Six or Big Ten, they get full confidence that they will win these elections for the flag bearership and eventually become president of the country, na Sierra Leone. So my question would be, if one of them Big Six people there so happen for win the flag bearership, wetin Arun Papay go do? Where you don't already demonstrate within social media that yes, I read and ready, and that this person here so me they promote now they support. Foreign panel people in this eventually emerge as the leader now from the Big Six.
Okay. Thank you very much, Comrade OrWanKaSu. This question are the answer and for you directly. Right? The way I go answer this question for everybody who know me, know say I dey support Dr. Samura. Right? I dey support Dr. Samura. But however, not to Samura Alek. Now the APC na Alek. Being that he was a choosing one in we pre-election, as he say, for now, now the leading candidate, so I throw me support to Ram for now. And trust me, when we go to delegate vote, this hold me by this statement. When we go into delegate vote, if it happens for win, that the job don't be easier for me because the foundation is there already. But if it happens for loss, let's say anyone from the Big Ten or Big Six, you name them, now you win. As long as the party and you win genuinely, you they see why they pull me allegiance to Rambak, they support not to say now the individual, but now that emblem where they carry the logo, when are the APC, now they follow. I might not like them. If you look at this, let me tell you something. Not to everybody like Madabiu. That's the counter for you fact. But then gets this ideology, say he is the flag bearer and he is the candidate for the SLPP and he is the president. So then they go to him, right? But people then they been when they see one side, right? The same applies to me. I am I'm a strong supporter of Samura and a pro, strong supporter. Where it be say if you emerge today as a flag bearer, now easy right for me. But it doesn't mean that if Samura lost that flag bearership, then give whosoever Y, X, B, Z, Arun Papay no dey give am. That weight will be the true way to Samura. At the same weight I dey give to whosoever emerge. Right? But
Okay.
I always they do that in accordance to genuine, free, and fair elections for say yes. We know they create any problem at the party. So if
Okay.
you ask me that question, I get a flexibility clause in my political movement. But what I mean here is, me only stagnant thing here is the APC. But
Fantastic.
any other thing, I can move to any other way.
Fantastic. That's very good. Good submission, Arun Papay. We will hold you against the word tomorrow if things go the other way. You actually, a plain preacher. You don't come up front. You don't tell me what you give or tell me about your political allegiance, and that's very good. We come towards the close of this very, interview. Now, Arun Papay, you dey aspire for the secretary position na the London chapter. And this position na a position will be say now like you na a custodian of the chapter. All documentation, all meetings, all information, everything that has to do with the chapter, the vision, the drive, you name it. It is your responsibility as the secretary of the chapter day. Now, from all which you don't say, me now a potential voter for votes for that position day for whoever for winner. Now I want make you use these few minutes, make you convince me and make you convince the other potential voters then for make me vote for Arun Papay for that position day. So I give you the floor and sell yourself for make you win me heart and the rest of the other people then.
Thank you
For
very much, Comrade OrWanKaSu. I must commend you and the technical team at the background, by extension, the media team, because since we lost election, this is not the only platform where they propagate the ideology of a political party of which we all belongs to and we love and cherish and fancy. Comrades all of the mighty APC, UK and Ireland branch, to be precise, London chapter. Me, Arun Papay Jalloh, the given us today, say, Mark, una vote me in as the secretary of this branch, the secretary of this London chapter. I get a vast, well knowledge of the role. I come out from the academy of the youth wing, where I don't hold key position them from PRO. And I know what it mean for be a PR, from PRO, finance, and now the outgoing secretary. And I've been fortunate for get good leaders them way able groom me up well for build me for make I elevate to this current position where I find myself in today. Comrades, una not vote me in because una like Arun Papay or una like the name. Una vote me in for me easy accessibility, who una able access me accountability, me loyalty to the party of which is unquestionable. Any member of the APC UK and Ireland can attest to that. And then for sure say I execute my ability to the job to the best of my ability based on referencing of where I don't come from. And besides my professional development, my career development as well, don't teach me a lot where I will able to do a transferable skills for make I be a good secretary for this branch. And trust me, if I be the secretary of this branch, right, make no mistake, when I really go no say the branch go stable and we go get a result. I'm a result-oriented person. Me, I'm a people's person. Hence the reason I use the slogan, we all na famble, we all na one. Please, comrades, at the grave una indulgence, una look up to me and then una vote me in. Una not vote me for friendship. Una not vote me for brotherhood. Una vote me say, I'm loyal to the party and are able to execute the job to the best of my knowledge and my ability, coming from the rank and files of the APC, UK and Ireland Youth Wing, back home, being an active member of the APC. So if you ask me OrWanKaSu, so I please plead to members them for let them subscribe and let them vote me in for the 2023 London Constituency general elections where they come in fortnight. Please vote your brother, vote a friend, vote a dad. Thank you very much, Comrade OrWanKaSu.
wonderful submission, wonderful submission. The final lap that they put the power. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Arun Papay. On behalf of this platform, we want to tell you thank you for the role we don't play in the past years for the media team. And we wish you good luck towards this position we aspire for as the secretary for the London chapter. This is the APC online TV platform, the mouthpiece of the diaspora. And of course, this program na the one-to-one upfront interview with Comrade OrWanKaSu. To all comrades that really aspire for positions them for in various chapters, wards, or whatever, districts and national positions them, for make them get the opportunity for speak to the potential voters, for make them vote for them when the elections come. So today we don't get Arun Papay. Tomorrow we go get somebody else, and that's why we going to put them out at 7 o'clock in the evenings every single day. So we want to encourage comrades them for come live and can talk to we. Will not be know much about Arun Papay until Arun Papay self come. He can tell you much about himself. Now we don't know the Arun Papay we everybody know properly. So with that, I want to say thank you to the technical team, thank you to the production team, thank you to all the viewers them who review this program. Me na comrade OrWanKaSu, and I say tata. Over to you.